Hi, so we're moving on to Project 2 now. The essay is Social Criticism. The essay is Social Criticism is a project that will draw both on the skills that you've already picked up from the personal essay that you've written and ask you to develop a few new skills. For this assignment, you'll write a 1,000 to 1,200 word essay that asks the reader to reconsider some element of culture, politics, art, or social justice. You might ask why we are all still watching shows such as 19 Kids and Counting, argue for the importance of no-kill animal shelters, argue against littering, or ask the readers to rethink her possible prejudices against Appalachians. The topic is up to you. Choose something that you feel strongly about, but that will not require you to do more than a little background research. We'll save the heavy research for the next paper. This is a very specific sort of opinion paper, and for this paper, what you think is what matters. Disclaimer, remember that this is a project that you'll be sharing with classmates in peer review and turning in for college credit. I encourage you not to write about anything about which you would have a hard time receiving constructive criticism. Also, if you choose to write a satirical essay, please clear the topic with me beforehand. A satirical essay's success depends on its audience's reception of the material, and it's very easy to cross the line between satire and offense. Please do not choose topics for satire that include race, gender, LGBTQ identities, or religious beliefs. Those are best left to expert writers. You may, of course, write about those topics if you're writing a personal social critique or a media response critique. Components. The social critique essay will include a new element, a mini annotated bibliography, and the entire project will consist of the mini annotated bibliography due June 8th, and you'll see an assignment prompt for that in the week 7 folder, a peer review draft due July 5th, peer reviews due July 9th, and we will handle peer reviews the same way we did last time. You will email me your peer review draft, and I will set up a bulletin board for each randomly assigned group, and then a final draft which is due July 12th. The project criteria. I will grade your project based on the following elements. The project needs to create a compelling argument that persuades either through humor, personal anecdote, or commentary. It can also be some blending of the three, but it's best to choose one of those strategies as your primary strategy. The essay's argument is clearly supported and the author's position is obvious to the reader. In a social critique essay, it's very important that we know what you are arguing for and why you are arguing for it. Essays should be carefully proofread and error-free. While the focus of this class is not on grammar, the expectation is that your final paper will be free of grammatical and spelling errors. Essays must be at least 1,000 words and no more than 1,200 words. Essays must be formatted according to MLA guidelines, which you can find on the Purdue OWL. All work, including peer review drafts and reviews, must be handed in on time. Late work will be penalized 1-letter grade unless you've made prior arrangements with me. Total points. The mini bibliography is worth 75, the peer reviews are worth 100, and the final drafts are worth 150, making the total points possible for this project, not including reading responses, 325. Please don't hesitate to contact me if you have any questions. I will answer all email within 48 hours, but usually much less. I'm also very happy to set up Skype or phone conferences with you if you're having any difficulty or would like some further help with any part of the course. Thank you, and I look forward to reading your papers.